Ciao, and welcome to Music Tech Tip. Has it ever happened to you while working in a mix, perhaps highlighting one part of the song, let's say the chorus, and having the musician or the producer asking you to actually play or to fix a different part of the song, let's say the bridge? Well, that will require you to actually remove or to lose the selection to play back a different part of the song. In this tutorial, I'm gonna tell you and teach you a few secrets in order for you to have two different playback systems that would allow you to fully play back two different sections of your song. Coming up next. Alright, so let's see how we can actually create two different playback systems. I'm gonna go ahead and select my chorus. Alright. And I'm gonna just let you hear the song for a few seconds. Alright, you got the feel. Now, what I'm gonna do is to actually select this part of the song. And as you can see right now, both my timeline and edit selection over here have been both selected no matter what or where I select the song. Let's say though, I want to work a little bit on the chorus, which is the part that I have highlighted, and right now the producer is asking me to actually play back a different part of the song. This will require me to actually lose my selection, but I'm going to tell you a trick. Right now both timeline and edit selection are highlighted. Therefore, what I want to do is to disjoint the two by pressing Shift/, or by clicking on this little icon over here. I can actually deselect the two, as you can see here. And now what will happen is that no matter where I click, my timeline selection will stay in play. Now let's say I want to select my bridge. Okay, I'm gonna go here, make my bridge a little bit bigger. So by only using the space bar one cut, we have to use two specific key commands that will allow us to properly play back to two different sections. As a matter of fact, we have right square bracket and left square bracket that will help us with the mission. As a matter of fact, right square bracket will play the timeline selection, and the left square bracket, the edit selection. And we keep working this way throughout the whole song, maintaining the same timeline selection and being able to scroll around the song and listen different section by left a square bracket. Now, here is a bonus. Let's say we want to remarry the two things. So I want to remarry the edit selection with the timeline selection. Two ways. I could have the timeline selection following my edit selection, or I could actually have my edit selection following my timeline selection. On our keyboard, we have two very useful keys, which are 0 on the alphanumeric part of your keyboard and O. Now 0 will make my edit selection fit the timeline selection. Now, I feel generous today and I'm gonna give you a different bonus. So, as you could see right now, we have lost our selection. Pro Tools has a way to store one buffer of the previous selected edits that we have done. As a matter of fact, right now, if I want to recall the previous selection, I only have to press Option Command Z to restore the last selection. And this works only once. The selection gets stored within the buffer only once. So as I said, by pressing 0 on the alphanumeric part of our keyboard, we'll remarry the edit selection with the timeline selection. Option Command Z to restore the selection. By pressing O, we'll actually make the timeline selection following the edit selection. So with that said, I can remarry the tune, Shift/, and right now no matter what I select, wherever I select, the song stays selected. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Now you know how to properly divide timeline and edit selection and take full advantage of these two ways of selecting things. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Ciao.